this is Crazy Sam. So here's another of my newer layouts that I've created. I call this one another crazy creation. So as always, let's first take a look at the layout itself. Let's skip this portion and let's go into edit. So another pretty big layout on multiple levels. By now you must have seen, if you've checked out my other videos as well, I like to do kind of what I would call a floating sort of design. So you would have just block somewhere down in the center or something like that and then extend outwards. I do use a lot of large support platforms, as you can see here on each side. Also gives it a nice look of sorts. So you can see extended up and then another level on top of that. So let's check out, I think we'll start from the top. So up on top we just have a couple of electromagnetic cruiser cannons. I don't have too many big guns on here. A few twin barrel artillery. At the back you can see two Vanguard hangars facing outward on the top at the back there. A few nuke silos that I put on there for a change. I don't normally use this out in the field, but I've just put them on there just give it a different look. Let's go towards the back. You have your normal lot of cargo drones, quite a few of them, a few missile silos, the main core tower, but the entrance is on a lower level. And this one, if you notice, from the lower level I'm using the Supreme autoloader to relate to this one on top here, so that I can also support these few components here, because otherwise I would have to find a different way and add another loader. So since this autoloader takes up minimum amount of space, I've just used that so that the Supreme would feed this whenever it runs out with ammo and artillery shells for the twin barrels. Coming down to this lower level, the same Supreme would handle all the components on this level, in the front and on the sides. Again, a slight relay for your regular autoloaders here, because some of the guns like the Hellfire I can't reach from this position, so I would relate to the autoloader and that in turn would feed the guns on the side. All of them have like damage amplifiers and things, which you can see on a pillar here. So damage amplified for the big ones. Few smart motors, then you have the Hellfires row in the front here doing most of the targeting and most of the damage. Also the core tower, the actual core tower entrance is on this level. So once I get up here I can go to this and put in the loot and everything. The other things are my regular material and power converter and material converter, a couple of healing stations just in case. Again, if you noticed, some more large support platforms to give additional support to bring this layer out. So there's nothing else kind of holding it in place. If you can notice, there's no other connection with the ground here. It's supported by that, and then using a combination of armored tiles and regular utility to extend that platform out to where I need it. Coming to this lower one, another row of hellfires in the front. We have another hellfire and exterminator here. Same setup on the other side. These are again having their own supreme, which is feeding all the ones on this side. Again, that relay system, when I can't get to the guns directly, I use this as a secondary measure. Both the supremes on this level would have their own ammo generation here set up with advanced ammo makers and conveyor system to feed ammo here. And so again, this empty space is, I had mentioned it in another video, that is so that the pickup portion, which detects once the ammo comes within that orange area, so if you don't give it space, then it cannot detect that portion. That's why I had to leave a bit of empty space. That's just enough. I have checked, I had just gone for a trial run on this, and it does work seamlessly, no issues there. Coming to the back a little bit, I've got a few more assault components towards the back on this one. I just wanted to do a different design. So we have 2 exterminators and then another row of CIWSs and twin barrel light guns. Then we have your smart mortars, which have their own autoloader here. With I haven't put too much here, I just have just the single advanced ammo maker, one for this side and one for the other. So that would supply ammo to this, and that in turn would support that row there. Back, nothing much here. Promethean devices, just to give it a different look. It looks nice on there, especially these ones. You have a row of 30mm light guns, one on this side and one on the other. These are also again set for minimum range, so only when the enemy gets close that they would start targeting, if the enemy does get close. Because I have the hellfires on top here, which should also the CIWSs. Entrance wise, now this one I have not really given it an actual entrance from the ground level. This is just like a dummy door, so to say. It doesn't really give me access to the upper levels. I'll just put like these light stands there, so it looks nice. Sometimes once it gets dark, then it's got a nice effect to it. So actually, to get up onto the upper levels to where the core tower is, you would either need the mechanical claw or rocket gloves to propel upwards and then get onto here. Just as a secondary, I've also put in a couple of vertical springboards around in the corners, as you can see, so you can use that as well to get up on top if you're using a different operative or a different operative setup. Similarly, on this level here, if I want to get onto the top, I have another springboard on either side here if I do need to jump up onto this level. So yeah, overall again pretty high stats. I got 16 for core power, then 18 for your actual power. The materials is way too many already. I mean, I don't need too many more. This I'm referring to when I'm taking it out for a normal tour run. It's like City 5 or something like that. Endless, well, it's slightly different, and all these things don't really matter except the material resources. But yeah, that is it. That is another crazy creation, as I like to call it. So I hope you like the video. I hope you like the layout that I've designed. Please do like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Really helps me making more videos like this and putting in the time and effort. I guess that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye, guys.